Noyaa TV, oh say
Good morning. It's another brand new day. And as always, we are here to bring you the perfect blend of inspiration, information, and a touch of good vibes to start your morning right. I am Eugene Lee Amwabubu.
And I'm Vivian. Whether you are at home or on your way to work or school, already in the hustle of the day, we've got all you covered with the latest headlines, sport, entertainment, and insightful discussions. All brewed fresh just for you.
This is Morning Tea, coming to you live from Noyaa TV, and we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Stay tuned. Your favorite morning show starts now. Let's take the motivation for the morning.
And today's motivation is from Brainy Quotes, and it is from the man Albert Einstein, and it says, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop pushing." Albert came. Noni banya ke kasimon keje agone ke wo hishi ke hangmene agene wana himo ke li ke hawo ne ke noni enya wa dia ke dano ba ye no ba bisani. Okay, we should constantly keep on asking questions. What bisaji ni yano what bi kanu ko gbone ke bisani ni keji o kayo belo ya square then teacher ke choni tan kwa keshi. Do you have any questions? Then only to any keshi mo boya mini nona chon ke Kiani Kembe, and you look when she was getting big questions. I drama dear book to tell you. A Mofia Montu Nakasoni, Kajamoko, okay, I don't know big questions. Again, he can hang on I'm going to Nahimo Kelly can. The news making headlines from Daily Graphic: husband burns wife, 5 children, suspected wife of infidelity. And also the Daily Guide: KGL boss speaks on PPP today. Trash indict ex-GRA boss for 9 million Ghana cedis fraud. German president meets Otufo. APP slams judiciary over unreasonable bill terms. 5 weeks pregnant trafficked teenager rescued in Tapo. The Ghanaian Times: Elwak Stadium in ruins, literally declines comment. DJ names the Ghanaian Times journalist and 35 others for Saturday awards. Speaker Alban Babin speaks more progressive, inclusive model parliament. The Daybreak: Ghana to have West Africa's best road network, says President Mahama. Amish ghost companies exposed in GRA vehicle deal. OSP's 100 million asset seizure claim false and misleading. Mustafa Hamid. KGL boss speaks on PPP at University of Ghana. City FM marks 21st year or 21 years of relevant radio with gratitude, grit, and grace. Supreme newspaper: encroachers invade Amanya, take over land reserved for STEM school. Adenta Assembly accused of issuing double permits. Ghanaian MPs visit Nigeria Senate and House of Reps. MPP accuses Attorney General, Judicial for collusion and bias. Eastern Regional NPP Youth Organizer aspirants trains prison inmates in agriculture and other related jobs. The National Voice: KGL boards to share insights on strengthening PPPs in Ghana's economic development at the University of Ghana. Rule of law under threat: NPP warns of political interference in judiciary. The evolution of the new patriotic party and legacy of Dr. Bawumia. The campaigner: OSP's 100 million Ghana cedis access to claim false and misleading. Mustafa Hamid fires. Lightweight pushes back as public support grows in LHIMS controversy. Accidental measure or strategy gone wrong. The case of Ghana's MOCDTI on Television. The Dispatch: President Mahama will have 80% influence on who becomes the NDC's flag bearer. Gandhi: I scored 41 100%. That makes me the best so far. From Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I am for peace. Kennedy Ohini Ejapon. KGL's boss Alex Daddy celebrated with fourth Best of Africa Award. The Daily Democrat, transparent tax system, Julius Deborah, 15 killed, 40 injured in 2020-2024 election violence. Government deploys 700 doctors nationwide. SAC launches discount drive to recover debts.
That was your look at the major headlines making waves this morning. There is a lot happening across the country. We'll be diving deeper into some of those stories shortly.
But first, let's take a quick breather. Grab a refill of your tea, and when we return, it's time for our discussion segment right here on Morning Tea, Noyaa Tv.
Have you ever looked at the incredible energy of our youth in Accra and wondered, what if we channeled all that power into something truly amazing? I am the founder of Cleopatra Community Health and Development. I created the SAFE program, a substance abuse-free environment, not just as a warning, but as an invitation to a better life. And that's why we're bringing it to your screen. This new TV show is for you. It's about your dreams, your hustle, your sound, your culture, and your art. It's about showcasing the positive paths and proving that success doesn't need a substance to thrive. We're talking real stories, real opportunities, and real fun, all while building a community that's healthy, focused, and powerful. Get ready to unlock your potential. The movement starts now.
Hello, everybody. Tenyeote Achomi Jagbecho Anyenogun Abe, also known as Dr. Ophelia Alice Abe. And I'm so excited to start a new show which will air on Saturdays, mainly in the evenings. Sometimes it may be during the day, but mostly it's going to be in the evenings. And also, Gandangwe Alliance for Change, what Monday reading said will also be featured on here. Well, show will focus on so many different topics, interviews, showcasing ways to enhance wealth. Also, we'll focus on what's going on around the world and what the youth and also the public at large needs to be aware of. Things like cryptocurrency, might share some things on how to invest, even at any age. Then also I will be showing things regarding your health. Stay away from diseases and illnesses. So SAFE program, which stands for Substance Abuse-Free Environment. With this drug-free environment, it will bring all over Accra. Every Gandangme land will jump on board to our SAFE initiative, which is drug-free environment. So thank you for listening and stay tuned for Saturdays because we're right here. Before you know it, we'll be right there in front of your screen. Thank you again and have a blessed day.
Hello there, welcome back. It's time for one of my favorite parts of the show, our discussion segment.
This is where we go beyond the headlines to unpack the real issues, share diverse perspectives, and spark conversations that matter. On Morning Show, we tell you that we sell the stories to you hot, just like your morning tea. I am Eugenie Amadu, and I'm doing this with
Really?
today. My two gentlemen are in the house to start the discussion, and on the show, David Anyete, popularly known as O2, and a first time on the show, who is in the person of Eric Udate Lamte. He is also here in the show. On the show, these two gentlemen are here to share their perspective, their diverse opinions, and what they think about the issues that keep Ghana talking. We start off with the OSP, where Kisi Ejabin says he was not living in rags before he became OSP. This comments came up when he was in an interview with KSM. People sent him Misa, and this video was shared on Facebook. But before we delve deeply into this story and other stories we have for you this morning, let me welcome my guest. Minister, Finiji, Empire, Alibino, Yapi, 2025.
Good morning. All back at no flow.
Yeah, tell me that
Oh, I don't get anything. The diaspora fan, okay, back and go back to
Eric, good afternoon. First time on the show. We hope to be seeing you regularly. Okay, maybe anybody
no fan of your papa. I been a matter to do a friendship. I been a machine on a cachet. Romana, any good papa. Printing, bag, ake, over money. Ake, Apobo, ye mangono, better of the ake, over wallet. Or the money in the sun. Look at what I feel man hire him. You can you be a bear or more than noise. No, I feel
by way of introducing my two guests, it is time for the discussion segment. This is your favorite part. You know the reason? Because diverse opinions and diverse perspective come on board. And you know the conversation doesn't only end here. It continues in your own rooms. That is why we encourage you to visit our socials on Facebook and on YouTube to share, like, and comment. And until end of this discussion segment, we'll read your comments and share your views as well. Now, let's start off with Kisi Ejabin on Ghana, the special prosecutor. He was not living. I wasn't in RACS before becoming OSP. The position is rather making me poor. Kisi Ejabin claps back at critics. The only story again, I'm married there, so that we go deeper into the discussion. The special prosecutor Kisi Ejabin has slammed individuals accusing him of incompetence and hence calling for President John Dramani Mahama to remove him from office. In an interview on the KSM show shared on social media on November 5th, 2025, Kisi Ejabin stated that individuals calling for his dismissal as making a personal attack which has nothing to do with his work. Where's the Kisi Ejabin? Again, do you know where even EU here?
Oh, okay. What I can say, I can Madame Shikoni, Mandato, Fresh in the bone. And you are going to see a WS, really. Lelen, my back at a wheel of the bound. My back at a bullet of the bound. And I should back went from the political lens, he said. I can go mad this. For what important will it be? Can you know me? Roman, I say, Nimboke Brumi. Indian get concerning one month, Noya. Then education would have been useless. Yeah. Can you back see a Benjamin? Mini he will a belly in ni a million bin packet. Lelenge, Tato, a black. She moved position at Lebanon. Ehani eyo lele meni yene ke bi mo na ma share meton no ma ejake ake goma de sa efeni ake gbomo ida o ku minju o mo tumo na ju efeni ba no ye aye gbe pa mo pote oni atawo ke je ode no ewo keji de ke gbe pa mo ene le wa ma no ya me sure o ko ake lele o bo o mo ni yo ye ni e ba wo manja she deme le ake bini me chilo le na you chiole I mean you have chile because of a particular thing that the ake ni abubu special prosecutor the expectation the ake beno na tona ke bubu no ba do mo deme no sani obomo no ke mo shi Ghana ye shi mo ke you boy wo mo de ye ne ke ma ja le ne ba la ke shi other things mo ke mo mi ta fra te me amin ba fun e da ke shi heni boyo me awala mo bete e o ko boy wo mo de shi mo e poko me mo no bo mo de ye no ele me ayo e ma shi ni e do me wa ke shi ka ke shi no tumo mo e ha yo hia shi tukum min ko beto mi le ke shi mo fe mo ni yo wa ni mo bole na kai bo ma de sane e ye unique nesco ye e wala shenemi e wo akeni man tele ba kon na ke cha OSP or accept action I want to do it. You don't accept. Need the way they expect or Noyaa or the bar me value. Need feel like many you hear more when sunny. You try to turn on. They that me show the bar. It action that make it. Bedilo in I say any. It will know the but no say no back the mini him walk. Ni me you on the cake. You are to attaching. Could you open oyi ake. Ene ke ene infe wo alo be am step up my game no le ake ge poma sa wala shemi mo is mo sa ne du small sa ne du ke o fe no ko papa ne sa abaju e o ke wo na from a perspective ake me edu shameke o dress ichon no ba answer me ake shin no tumo mo e hani oyo nya to my best of knowledge e sa no ba hit that position Jele mi wo yo goma de sa no fun e fi o e fe ke Noyaa ke limo e o ke position no yo ni bo fi la ke shin mene position en ha ni wo yo hia e fi mi ke shin e ji no ko ni sani o ta radio no yue ne ke wo man fe shin mi expectation ya ke kun sa no reason because no tumo je ni e wa bo she ha wo yo hia e o no ni kisi e da be yue mi to mi ko me ten telephone be Shimo masuma keshi lele bedulo ina eseni e wo mo etashi ne kwa accusations ni ba ne epa ni take a new leave okay based on this kene e wo ma bomo ni ma no mo gbebi ni no ni sa ma fi de ke di o fi no ni sa yo wa ni ba job we ma ba jo ya agbene o fe legacy ko ke kashi bona fe mo ba je o we ku mi alo bu denche o musumbi denche aba ke be ko ne bu Nyeminu kojeno na chole ki say dabe yere ke position e boy omoden e o because of le war neke benane akeha ebine akeha wekunyo ne akeha mene shibo abo omoden pe pala ke poden church wo ya she ro shu wo me fa ya sha bene o ke gane ya shepo ngle ko mi sana twa okon ene di nbi mo fi o dem
what way someone would ask, is it relevant for Kisi Ejabe to say this? Because he responded me and I debate. Money a word to word. Again, in the interview with KSM, people sitting Misa. Again, some people are even complaining about my dressing, saying that I dress too much. I was rich before I became the special prosecutor. I wasn't in rags. I have been a lawyer since 2003 and a lecturer at the University of Ghana since 2006. I have had my own law firm since 2014. So this is not the work that would make me rich, he said.
So, two perspectives. In answer of the question, Mahalake is solely right. Because Kegi Okwe about public service, not about enriching or fair work. At least lawyers in particular, I'm a few more money in private work fee public service. Nakaidi boni ko konuchumo in a landscape. Nakaidi boni shikamu few mini. Or in a direct answer to questionnaire. To questionnaire be le mama kake boni le ejabe. She ya platform ni area ke a position ni area a position ni area no gi na bape ni yo ejake ni onye position e pe you are subject to scrutiny but fame of any feminine area here because public office keji o private law firm ni oyo no gisane so le me no kuma pe ba any feminine ameyo here she Ghana resources I can pay your board, or everybody can comment. She was and one in the world there now, especially mostly many of private businesses they are more richer than public officers. They are just doing a patriotic job to the nation. I'm a nili, I'm a shikata, I'm a beginning a woman, or in a way. Sunny when you cut in a certain slacks in a way on to use the word that address your trouble. No, a little bit far, but it's not far fetched. Public office, care on a public office phone on a chat to put a about me. Acquire no tomorrow near legitimate business. Nakandi one nature public office. To answer the question directly, remember he answered it directly to Nibi Mobona, Lene Mobone, Attorney General, Etuni, a law firm, down on your Kenya, such caliber of lawyers say they make huge sums of money on hourly basis. Hourly basis, yes, hourly basis. Friday chair. Court cases in every day, every day, not hearing a feature of 1,100 Ghana cedis with the appearance of the lawyer. Just complete. Even I arbitration no put higher lawyer. Arbitrator any bag no way almost 400 to 500 every time about it.
You have a TNT.
Exactly. Or we all know they make more money unless you are not good in the job that you do. And I think with the caliber of this year, University of Ghana, he may not be poor before he came into public office. Or in an answer to the question, he is right.
But is it relevant? I need to respond to this because as a president and as a public officer, people will say all sort of things about you, and you have to be selective in responding. So, is it relevant at this point, whereby people are saying that your job as the OSP, special prosecutor, is to prosecute corrupt officials and bring them to book? And yes, still we are hearing cases about people who are corrupt. Yes, still you are not prosecuting anyone. Yes, still you are not charging any individual who has been imprisoned by your handiwork. And people are responding. Why don't you focus on your job rather than respond to this?
I think that all the knowledge is good. Maybe like you say, she may feel a little more to and then this has brought some light onto the personality of the person. A background, or in a way it is relevant. But the platform wasn't good. But as a public office holder and a politician, it be an actual politician, whether we like it or not, I think that is relevant. Because from where he came from, even in answering the question earlier, at the Attorney General start law firm, no is a step to own or you have to know where it comes from. Is corrupt. Hello, I feel reference to a family, how rich they were.
Yeah.
The properties now be or in a way is saving his reputation for such talks ni viral or in a whole I think I can be manual 80%, but there is a backslash in everything.
You know that thing.
Yo, me woman je angle nyemi you mo kwake lelen as a personal lawyer before ni baba into OSP officer is already rich. Let us go into what riches is all about. Financially you are good, but Ghana if you favor from the point. Because at the end of the day, you are a personal lawyer in your own small corner. Keji Okwe in this democratic dispensation in West Africa, Ghana is one. Ghana is one of the best more practice democracy. Yeah. For Ghana, where Kofi Annan is coming from, and such a person, ni Ghana pay bago a office needs special prosecutor. Get you to know if people feedback and go is bigger than your personal riches. No, John. Number two, Kenny Bomadi Sadibo na form here. Country go. Number one, bo country because all school fees only be paying Ghana is subsidized a comment over Shenmelekono. If you are rich before no bashi, no chumo won't favor poor, coffee na kae, or favor true because at the end of the day, Ghana is support Bukesha Ego. Nyapene as an adult, Sani O give out to society and Ghana where you are coming from. Can you personal law firm, the Hambushka, a Bushika? She has been a special prosecutor. You are in public office. The public office, is a permanent work. Every month there are people, every month there are people. You get now one see the Pope, or personal law firm. The Ghana consistently every month. Let what the system about Palako your law firm. About Balakeshin 1 month, 2 months, they don't have a case. Well, she Ghana the contract every month and other allowances say ode. You no kake Ghana in favor poor. You can't. Ona ni favor na ke mono na ka favor eda. E be opportunities baba okay na. Me nego me. I'm a presidential race and I'm winning. She me no am call form na me contest so because he have some kind of edge. Ko ni after everything the check na ke mene presidential candidate, the low aspirants, they were with some kind of edge. It was not like you say they're being me to make to a man like 10%, over 90. No over officer. Number one, no matter what the people will criticize your work. At the end of the day, you are a politician. Opposition and they are not evils. They are people need help to stand on your toes. They will get the opposition. Jeheko, they will dress it up over the what even warranted those accusations? Go back, tackle the issues, and make sure you hit the nail right on the head. Check your academy. Ni mogwe chibo ni minfuna then je qualify for them you want that Gemini you trying to as a public officer ni me you sande no come minfuna ni choma the potential at the end of the day potential wala sheni o prepare okay as a public person because no matter what the public will speak against you. That is why you are a public officer.
To add to it, it is not in contention. Okay, I was happy with your transits, but let's be honest. He answered a specific question.
And I'm asking, is it relevant for you to answer every question?
It is relevant in a way. Dr. Baumia, a platform, okay? I did not come to politics to enrich myself.
He was addressing the issue.
He was also addressing the issue. Wasn't he said that being addressing an issue? He was also addressing an issue. Mr. Host, if you're me, okay, get a look at the Noyaa TV. What is your tone? They're not attacking. Camera what? He was addressing an issue.
I need to look presentable to my viewers.
Exactly. You know, simple the way I wasn't poor when I came.
If I say I wasn't living in rags, if I say I wasn't wearing rags before I came to Noyaa TV, I have denigrated Noyaa TV.
You are not. The person who asked the question said, okay, of late, ni chumake, baby, no back. Noyaa TV, I don't need to say the baby back to West. Literally, that's what the person means.
But
sometimes, I agree because at certain places, you don't need to answer. But in Ghana, you need to answer. In Ghana, you need to answer. One of them has answered questions directly. Even President Mama has answered questions that. You see, you look at a jurisdiction because a channel. It will become something of a statement.
She being accepted. Let me address you. Okay, you can take it as a
compliment. Yes.
Compliment. well, to me, I think he answered a specific question, and then it should be just be given the benefit of the doubt, but it should just be given to live free, because in Ghana, when you leave a certain thing to chance, it will become something of a jargon.
Me problem is Jacket. Tomobido care only Ghana or February Ghana. Ghana as a country, no need book over responding there. No editor the people from talking. Even your answer. Progress or chop. Going to me could be the positive side. This comes with my work ethics. That no matter as a special prosecutor, Sani, you should be presentable. You get a poet. Sani, henceforth, the accusation.
Because if somebody have seen, okay, the least comment made by that trigger, they would like to trigger you more for you to fall prey. Yes, they would like to do it. Now, let us stay at the office of the special prosecutor and former CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the National Petroleum Authority, Mustafa Hamid, lawyers. Now, this is what the lawyer said. Now, lawyers of the former Chief Executive of the National Petroleum Authority, Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, has refuted claims by the Office of the Special Prosecutor, suggesting that assets worth over 100 million Ghana cedis linked to their client have been seized. Now, the special prosecutor, Mustafa Hamid, properties worth 100 million, other properties being traced there as seized. Later in the day, the lawyers of Dr. Mustafa Hamid, former CEO of NPA, refutes the claims that their client is not having such is worth that amount. Yeah. Ola Lampi.
Yo. And you mean for modern? Yen can you me? Let me interest in brain. She from other examples, no one. Ye Ghana then. Most of the time, politicians they always want to do things from the political perspective. Can you open statement to me ni want to me your court ni a body camera ni mo tell the academy I am going to support to me, but for my case there is useless for the cameras.
Yes, I saw that video.
But yet wole ake neke Mustafa ne e court na kwe enibia your case special prosecutor ni legimoni domoshika Ghana ni eba out with press conferences really based on ene wo bomode ake wo woni ni efon ejapade ya lo a property sa ni yete neke nune ba out ni ba aka shino na you fe ebe mi efe na pe yo be hemi wo yo no di money sani wo hele wo yi. She mean that from Mustafa and Dake is coming from political perspective. She mimi he OSP ni ake really near airport. E obona feneka balake some kind of payment ke overback ni bi ko be buy no sani ake ni afona kame je le the first person na in again ni mi yake no e bode ke noni OSP you or Malie for the properties ke shika ni bi ni kano enye ne accept in public action lele e ba like accept it, but the people will do calculation into certain things like maybe over office maybe o start nutumo ni obomode ni o gather wealth ke han o ile ke e o mi no le wie mi na like is just for the cameras koni me dwema di dem action no ya no is wrong. Even tagging your case action it is useless. It is even insulting to the whole Ghana. Ewo ye jeme min kometo imene diake ni OSP menen na post OSP in na this is what you said okay say it is useless a trigger ame ni dromo na member here koniko it is useless they should also prove to Ghanaians actually really we are on course me instrument actually wo ba chile neke ma court proceedings because in like be koneho achi chatuchi kata isekete heko ne balake eke na kan bejiano na fe fast track it is illegal The one I get you what I'm going to train ya. The point of the mene. Kedi mi yo mo bini ntabie ne. Point. Lebi ne no we kwenke police in here. Ni amole ma proof kaya Ghana pen. She law ale na. Sani o jehiko no jehiko. Bonafe at the end of the day, ke onye no prove back beyond reasonable that no prosecute more. Abana you have done well. Cheka balaka ke gidi ba fe no go. OSP ewi, leun ewi. Fe wo monitor ni wo leke when the time comes, was all no quality near me.
The lawyers further noted that even the OSP's own amendment charge sheet filed on October 17, 2025, which lists 5 counts of alleged offences, makes no reference to any seized property or businesses linked to Dr. Abdul Hamid. And I ask the questions: why didn't the OSP make public those businesses?
Okay. Actually, I may be tempted to believe the last paragraph in Okanye. In the earlier reportage, I can't really recollect the total amount of seizure after frozen assets. I link it directly to the Mustafa.
Yes.
But I link it to the whole cartel.
Yes.
On mission. Or in a sense, they may be right. And coming from another angle, can you accept a property say any affluence like asset? One, they are putting themselves into danger. Ona, tomoboni in your minu then you use public office for such a gain for yourself, which is against any ethics.
Yeah, allegation in the OMCs, oil marketing companies, every month a total of 3 million Ghana cedis taken from them.
Exactly. I'm a farm cartel. Now make a cartel a process properties. Or some of the properties may not be linked directly to Mustafa Ahmed. It can be linked to other names. But with the OSP investigation, I can paper trail, money trail. Say na me ye, ne kesh kana na ko e die no aka he ne kesh kana na ko e die no aka fe company ne ke o na ke no me ju no ne ke ne fe mi e fu no oh yes e banye Mustafa mi banye deny ake jail na je property e ja ke to accept e here other consequences ke di o ba ka ye e ko ba poladu mo yeah. Nyake it declare as a really she said and be a still a 5 case in court. She should not declare that they can be come a jail alone. Ona near or get a balena kind.
In Canada, in case I get very sure me who need you again.
Exactly.
Yet she good estate.
Exactly. Or on near she come on just because the cases are course. They have been a lifetime audit. Owner to determine when you come into public office. Maybe no you're not about public office. Yeah. No, but in no case you have me hour. What the best thing to do is for him to deny. And he has done so through his lawyers. Owner, no let a play for him to maybe lower some of the counts and I get me. Okay, when only in that edge to fight against the OSP politically. And lawyerly, Nakajiboni law give me Jiboni but definitely, I feel something has gone on. The only thing for Ghanaians to do, I offer Banaki, Koni Aboteki say me, Ake, I'm a charge say, actually, I mean, now start the real case in court. No man will yake anile malenju, a malenju half a minute, Obana, Yak Benjamin, evidence say half a minute, about boom. Washinoni in a Pialemina Kele, a play to what in the political games. Black Benewan a saving, not a Saniko Raka Femi, Akaphone, because immediately never accepting again. Wababo, mini 8 years, a mini work, a pay ye, naked not make a man, Yanni.
Yeah, Minton might be a cage of quail. Ani Mustafa Tony a consultant boni many yo mansa me feel corporate footballers players come keji ameke amengame na Sanya me kwa keshi asset e ja me no shi am a file okay wo am a relatives ko me agba mbo na fi ni keji abaka ke a share property ni you eba na part ko na ko keji wo ko Mustafa ito e fe bi.
There is a saying again, you can't show an old dog a new trick.
Really?
Mustafa Abide, he started politics again, man. They can be active politics there, a Ghana, they know ya. Keji Bomade San Ojeno Konshino, Leake no Shishio, it is against the law. Oleake, no matter what, the very day they can, need police by ignite, they will go first for your properties. They were one. A bomode ni lerenche esa ese tomobilo wie. It I Oleake. In foreign lands, the moment of a married lady, they can only. I'm a hyper females ahead of males. They all, as footballer, no winner go down. Cause she no na girlfriend alone, na wife, they cannot boom or to set nothing. Nakajinoni, Mustafa Amid Fio, ni akbene number 2 level jacket. Nobody can pronounce you guilty. Noni are you okay at ba hearsay unless a competent court pronounced guilty. They will not need Mustafa if he were to be near, I will do even worse than that. Because in the enemy man must think a near case against me. In family fairly, in some be fairly, not like I'm a good man. This where you are coming from, can no public back, I can only OSP, we are not calling. I expected that from Mustafa until he's proven guilty. If thing actually to me Kobeto, it deny everybody will do that.
It is the order of the day, and then the nature of divorce rates. The strategy ni usual. Ni honey here corner. And there was one basketball player. If you remember. Any UFO ni akaya minomina jola limon yona.
Yeah, limon.
Any acheshka. You have face mask. Gentleman, they have face mask. He pay 18 years of the whole amount there. Fame. You are the boy. I can't live in that Cheshka. I would was about 10 chair. He paid the whole amount they walk again. To my last year, he been baking by 18 years. And he died. Yeah. No, the comment saying, "Yeah, I want to $8 because when you track a next year, guys, Cabon, we are on your head. Strategy now me adopting. You be an year way by adopt. She don't know that farm me feel it. It is the no. At least. Get into government car. Put ye any your level. You can match Kelly, I can make government. I can make much. In man, directing my name. Capflat about them, no bad experience. Yeah, they came and yeah, political games name. They can get back now by money. They don't work on your push for me. Minister about inheritance. At the hands carrying at the fumu. When it book shishka, like a fumu bank pay or Kapawa or I will play the same games and work here.
But I still ask this question, Akeshi. If the OSP, one way or the other, has the public has been targeting him again, he should stop playing this public theatrics in the sense again, false reportage in the sense again. One, if you say these assets and these businesses linked to Dr. Mustafa Hamid has been seized and account freezing, why don't you say in the account? There's no need to bring the account number out. There's no need. The account here will the X bank. We are freezing that account. Your property, we have seized that property. Car number with car type with registration number, we have seized that account. Then you are bringing what? Relevant document which supports your claims. What is preventing the OSP from doing this?
Okay. Now, aside politicking, get a case at hand there. We are all brothers and sisters and citizens. Your money OSP, he took it on a lighter note. Bonafi, it can create an assurance in the public, I can really there is something going on.
So if the public say that we are concentrating too much on your dressing than the work we are being asked to do, somehow.
They are right.
They are not. They are not, because lawyering doesn't work like that. It works with facts, and you cannot review all your strategies in the air.
No,
Let me come in. Before we will get everything in. The seizure of the property say actually OSPK they are linked to Mustafa Ahmed, because it wasn't him alone. It was about a whole group of 5 or 6 gets. I mean, you should process ekome ke na kan property say. The one kan property say ekome is an establishment. Ekome certain individual names. She can the form na kan o say no chair ke process dem no you know na address na ke seize property say, or maybe after any in a way I can shares ye me percent. Only she I'm a question say I tell you can start no more like example I'm trying to give is Ben Nishatawale ki say bona como ele sania di moko ya du ya todo make ojo trash ka ketchum na ketchum e ahon ka ba ha no I get the process of that fraud money na te he na ka chonye chatawali ba here what abanya mo chonye ni le chatawali wo kola to woni onale be is the same thing ona am a fake atele na me the siphon shika kenje NP o shika na before me no eto me no na me ke yo tanke say am a register tanke say ye am me den cha me be building say na me here definitely am a register am a be she na kan shika say anye na the family at the CC property say or automatically I think that the OSP is in the right direction. Ni call quest statements na ameke Mustafa Hamid a property family ebemi eke asizi kuna kan property shamikele Mustafa Hamid a property family ebemi. Or to me I think I'm in play political ball game in the field. Some of us has gotten it already, and both of them they are right. I think let's look at the next step. Bonnie Babale.
La Noyaa TV morning breakfast show. Imagine Mwaguni Kenyamiu. Me here share me one draft into yes, and Niko Ghana. We are sharing the stories to you, and we are dissecting and bisecting the headlines that keep Ghana talking. This is still La Noyaa TV, streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. We urge you to go to our socials on Facebook and on YouTube. Like, share, and comment. Drop your comment at the tail end of this discussion. We'll read and air your views. We'll take a quick break. When we are back, we look at other stories as well, whereby the chief of staff has said something and they are expanding their tax collection. When we are back, we'll delve deeply into these issues.
Welcome to the Safe Hour. Today, let's talk about something vital for our beloved Accra and Ghana, the incredible benefits of a drug-free life. Choosing a drug-free path empowers us to live fully, embracing good health and boundless energy every single day. It strengthens the bonds within our families, creating homes filled with laughter, trust, and unwavering support. When individuals thrive, our communities flourish, building a foundation of peace and shared prosperity for everyone. Imagine our youth free from addiction's grip, pursuing their education and dreams with clear minds and bright futures. This commitment allows our local businesses to grow, creating opportunities and stability for countless families across Ghana. A drug-free life means more vibrant community gatherings, where everyone feels safe, respected, and truly belongs. Let us choose health, happiness, and a future where every Ghanaian can reach their full potential. Together, we can build a stronger, healthier, and more prosperous Ghana for generations to come.
Accra Youth, build a brighter future, free from substance abuse. Introducing SAFE, Substance Abuse-Free Environment, in Law, Accra. Empowering positive choices for a healthier Ghana starting here. Our journey, together, we create a substance abuse-free environment.
You find natural me a tray Sarah. Ingbe fendi Sarah Sechi. Nhone la apapa okwasala. Inshapo egbeji mega grace. Beke benefe la Noyaa TV. Nkwo Kenya na ntashi di ne hie phone minkwe la Noyaa TV. Ajaka meji oni bi pakpai ye no amechon wo. Ne ame wo nga ye ni bi srote na meji amechon wo mi. Mo fe mo na nga wo kejo mi. Ne mi na ke ameba ke ha gadan mi fe ni no fe no ni ameji o wo ke kase oni. E wo min kase ni bi pi.
La Noyaa TV, #1 station in Labadi. Come on, station ko be. Je ni mi fi mention La Noyaa TV #1. Yo, mo fiamo support la Noyo. Benye leake Labadi ewo noni. Labadi is the money land. Large gateway to Africa. Ni La Noyaa TV ebiene wona me. I'm Baba Rolex from Labadi. La man fem for me. Germany in jail. Keep watching La Noyaa TV #1. Mwah.
Achomi Agnes Mensah. Each one is professional city managers. Main council la Noyaa TV keha nyefen keha ni bi pakpa na amejio educative and entertainment programs na me feel da keda ameba akeshamba wala manfen ke ganda ngbe fen e wo main council amekeha nye akemofiamo akwe ame la Noyaa TV the best e ba ke ha ga dangbe fe onye fe nya wo mami ye chiko memi bye bye.
If I show me Millicent na kwale kote in shop egbeji me kwati ni says clothing where la oko asra you find what feel ni bi babao to work wedding gown work suits women's suits men's wear but what feel neke palazzo ne bane work ni bi babao or me recommend la Noyaa TV ke hanye akemofen mo akwe ke ha entertainment ni amefio ni kase moni yo jeme kono wanya wakase ni bi pakpa ke jeme eja ke ameba ke ha gadangbe bi fenke.
You're very welcome back. Oh, yeah, little morning breakfast show la Noyaa TV. Okay, yeah, Facebook ni okay, yeah, Jema been YouTube or Jema live. When you subscribe to our channel, like been comment upon Jemeke work na binabua mo bana go back can you comment humble. What about our next story? Our next story. A court tax allo taxation ni Deputy Finance Minister ni ite hinambwamo concern sustainable development program when it raised the issue about tax ni makani government launches modified taxation scheme designed to broaden tax base and capture night market operators. Okay, we want to be Julius Deborah Kesani over out in the area about 24-hour economic and night market here. We 24-hour economy about what Bonnie Afeli akehime aya night market me na me troni beke bemini I work in the manken ni chumo me na me troni ke akehime buy me agbeni aba mo me ni ame pay ame tax is like a tax ke jope ni no na ke sama no na ke wa man ni from research when na we like keji a tax from GRA tax kai se ke ya consolidated fund them agbeni a transfer na kan shika ke Ministry of Finance na been allocate your shika ke ha other resources community san kan shika ayam. It was Julius Deborah sent a match on night market it has become a problem. Ake mena me troni beke man ken deke anan am pay tax school. It looks like they are free. Na me mo na ke man ken money afio shika man ken atroni wa man ken ona ke menjo ko kemene pele kemene Germany skayo da man ken Germany skayo okay it has become a problem okay they me na me choni data me amebo me den tax no she beke manke amebo me mo den tax free mo okay it has become a problem in your buy am there was a reference 24 icon make it has become make a savior ni ba wabo na afi ni anya ni akacha me na me choni ninth market yo be ni no okay
yo yami oyue do yue no de ba ake Ghanaian allo a citizen if any ona oheye you are a resource for that very country ni as a resource one you are expected to use your expertise allo business no fear no enrich the nation in which you are. As a government, a bigger portion of government income normally comes from taxation. So, tax no government no mean government job like a subsidize or hospital bills, building of roads, classroom, and so on and so forth. They only the use of the tax any opioid Ghana. Okay, at the hospital, na kwebu atan, na ke oba pay 100 cedis say. Keji o delve into it, na 100 cedis say. Government subsidize or an amount no ake 100 cedis say abo ako pay. She know it is silent. The okay you only do of Debra to let there are a chunk number of businesses. Ghana, ne ame operator in the night. Me kumepo benona me chona me operator anye anna ame na me pay the required tax English ni is it is expected of them. Ke bale na kan you may think government has a lot. Enye but at the end of the day government projections as to nibi ni sani efe Ghana it is based on physical cash ni you ke projections ne ba nye ekefe e wo keji okay ona no ni akefio working about money. That is the only thing. When they call the show back over US or by UK, she got about me. I'm a tax sender. I'm a pay. No, at a better the place. She made go back to back to pay tax. She was money Ghana. I feel Odubadabi. I can brighten the corner where you are. You are in Ghana. Try as much as possible and pay what is expected of you. Can you open NDC as a political party? I make a reset agenda. One reset Ghana. So the other government neighbor na me boko mo dey attention I'm extend naked taxation is some of them here. Government take be at the 24-hour economy. Ni to me ake J ka to assist apanu tumo then Ghana seizes. Many ba operate back e ba tunu ke wa benche amebuto ko bi dabi 24-hour economy ni to me ake many new lady na me pay I'm a here tax sector your business is there I am kumele only ba tun for beke na ba pomoda my tax say for kwe ewie mo ne e delve into it many here they are only stay what they get you na me na ma they are part and parcel of the reset agenda to move Ghana forward you come back you know come back be more express more interest I can really can you yelele me gameke olo iminu you as a Ghanaian you need to one way or the other love in paying tax. The same thing called this someone me opio afoli in the way I can prepare for machine. Na cannot call Ghana obomode ni what is expected of you. Onye opay the government will have enough money to construct your road for you. About build a lot of hospitals. Care okwe in research doctor to patient Ghana deficit there. But because we don't have the money, the cash, no one you can finance them. We have a like she kept position with the hospital leave man because doctor to patient there is limited. Because of Shika. Nishika this is not an automatic thing, but it's a conscious effort. I can me among here. Can you your corner no honey then me among here? They were a chencho. If you make a lunch. Na ba bele mi na ke me ba wo ma mi wo mi a wo here no wo contribute to the development of our nation but na feel what say o ba ke in be ami I was able to help Ghana if nobody then believe you know between you and your God that really you have done the best of yourself to help your nation. You mashi NBC ke Julius Debra Kon akeshi abe bomodin won wa mi awo here but na fe no ni sanu wo fe wo ke chi wo ma ke here wo bomodin
you also what way the tax burden it shouldn't be the minority few. Although on some people, those who work during the day, those who work during the night also should share the same tax burden as those who work during the day. But what way? The education about tax in our various areas, in our various constituencies, this then I'm delegating the chat to the MNDAs, that is the Metropolitan Municipal District Chief Executives, MMDCs. Now, the education to Ghanaians about the need to pay tax, has this sunk well? If you are working in any reputable organization in our side, no too more danger as in the organization danger, a pay tax. But as a worker, I know naturally income tax. Now, income tax is 10% of your salary, and 5% of your salary also goes to what? SNIT, whereby your employer also pays 13.5% of the total revenue new company FAA in way of augmenting your efforts in bringing up the company. I pay 13.5. You will no pay 5% here. You will pay SNIT contribution in a month there of 18.5 plus your 10% tax now cheap. Now people have this perception. Now me package tax and then check what pay. One na no na me get home. What she got na me year. So now, what do you think the government should do so that education will sink in well? Because honestly speaking, you will face massive rejection from people if at night these officials are being released in town. Tax. This is a huge job on MMDCs.
Thank you very, very much. Once again, my case by saying my favorite quote: the African man must change his mentality. Any reference to a court tax but what fair only at the government any source of a bad much source of income, majority of your taxation, the whole Ghana. The whole Ghana, everywhere around the world. Well, it is time for us to change our mind. Naka yomo no wo ake o. Ka ameheshika wona na me feel like working how what
also listen, we are in this country and you know that every blessed year the government gives an allocation to the MP, naturally MP's common fund. Every blessed year the government gives an allocation to the assemblies, naturally assembly common fund. Now every common fund not MP allow assembly. Now the government will tell you through the Ministry of Local Government. Back, okay, fine. Use 5% to develop the area of sports. 10% able for education. But then assembly internally generated funds say no get. Honestly speaking, how many constituencies in this Ghana that we see development?
Okay. Part is not from them. What part is from we the citizens. I won't go there because school fees, parliamentarian, wedding fee, engagement fee, funeral fee. What do you think is going to happen?
People are arguing on the fact that if you make jobs available, I wouldn't disturb you with this.
Good. Point no, Jack. The little that you do, you are supposed to pay tax. It is automatic. What any half of a job, you have to pay the people tax. That is what it is to be there. If you pay more and then they are not doing more, what you're right, no what what you're right, no what be on it. Town community, there was so lot of questions that they couldn't answer. And to me, I don't care the subject name. It is long overdue. and it is an area that has not been exploited. Ni bi e ba chake few ni economy boom in the night. First say better ni tumo ya no ba. She even before the 24-hour economy back then better ni tumo ya no. Ojuba. Manima from time ni Osu market bond establishment Ojuba. La no me koye. Ma ni beke ya ni beke de la ni. Ona kayo ba ka enka bo ba ke so ni offer da. Okay. It is an area ni Ladma exploit.
Yeah.
No or you are okay ba here la Noyaa TV take ni efi research ni training because can be put here look at here suya bi I'm a pure tax but they make so much money till your 6 p.m. to even 11 p.m. No, me pay up you collect money place now me use so I'm a pure no pa me pure you collect money shop ni here ni pony ho ni here e je tell you because je tell you about chile tax secondly ka ba je got am ho I hear Chicago mini yeah di she suya chebe e ba nye ba boja muji e fe no ka gbere be fi no ni ba ya got am e fe mini eti anare lebi ne ba pay tax ni agbene ho certain ni bi ko me anya fe mini I hear di I'm coming down to the lower better be na me chi on the phone covers na me ho ni tax nya me pio agbene ko ba ho me ko ye ni better na he peda na ba man stand. There are certain drinking spots ni better pay operator and they will jump Ojuban. Now me few night programs with music, with entertainment, a whole big shows. Ni me ni egbele ba regular. Ni egbele I'm pay for license. I'm pay for medical ni femo can be ne I'm actually me tax. Na kai no me ni mo ni beke. Ni beke pe am ba. Neke many one in Beckene, Ladma, Neke medical form number pay like a near, not when one number pay tax. Oh, to me, Julius Debra, NDC, with their research agenda, has hit the nail right on the head. It is an inclusive thing. Whether we see the government chopping the money or not. In the way we go, my news, I know quite a make she make me. Okay. Was I know of your balance? Ni bon pay mono because at the end of the day, money ba chi banku beke. Ke money chi o banku lady. No much sure. It is a joke for me, but a dollar. Mo go provision store. If I pay tax, can no go back no banana balok. Mo go back at no ke no ba machine. There won't ye by 4 p.m. 4 a.m. It will 80. A bad problem. Moko bill no ko e pay no ko e han no ko. It is worrisome. The workers are broadening the tax net. It is okay. E bawa MMC is as well to create more internal generated money. They can use it for development of constituency now. It will shift some of the burden from the central government. About decentralization. What to me it is good and it is fair. It will make everybody pay his own share of the tax, no matter how little it is. Because that 5 cedi, no 10 cedi, poor you the phone covers here. Now me 20 years. It is some money. Ekoni suya chemenje then so le sports bi ni beke come can be ne